Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and today is Tuesday the 1st of October. Can you believe we're in October 2024? I'm filming this today, but I'll probably um, publish it, or whatever, release it or whatever you say on Saturday or Sunday. But I just wanted to film it to get it out of the way. Welcome to my new subscribers. I know I've had quite a few new subscribers recently, so welcome. And also for my loyal returning subscribers, welcome. Thank you for always tuning in. And look at, sorry, I think I'm looking there to look at the camera, so I'm looking straight on, but in my peripheral peripheral view image, I could just see two two big white eyes staring at me. Sorry, it was a bit off-putting. Welcome. Glad you keep coming, and can I just say before I do my Aldi haul, I noticed that 36% of my viewers aren't subscribed, but I think I said before it's free to subscribe. And so if you'd like to just hit the subscribe bell, hit the subscribe button and then the little bell, so you'll know every time that there's a video out, because I'm not far off 1,000 subscribers. When I get to 1,000 I'm going to have a giveaway, so not far off now. Got 890 some odd, so not far away. Anyway, that's a bit rambly. Welcome everybody is what I'm trying to say. So on the 22nd of September, me and my friend Dot, hi Dot, Dot particularly uses the chenille, the baby chenille yarn, and in the leaflet that said when the yarn was going to come in, there was baby chenille, there was DK, there was Aran, there was super chunky, there was cake yarns in a cake, and there was also macrame cord. And they were all, was it 129? 129 a ball. Sure, it was 129. And so last time there was an event on, we just missed everything. There was hardly anything left. It had only been going on a day or maybe two, and just the whole rack, the whole thing was just empty. So we said we definitely wouldn't miss it this time. So they opened at 10 o'clock, Aldi did, in Portmaddock. This is where our Aldi is. They opened at 10 o'clock, but Dot had spoke to someone and they said the doors open at 9:30, but then you can go through the store, but they don't serve you till 10. So we got there at 20 past 9. There was nobody there. We got our trolleys and we stood waiting for the doors to open. They opened and in we went down to where the yarn is, and there was no baby chenille, there was no macrame cord, there was none of the cakes, but they'd got DK, Aran and super chunky, and then they'd got like a little like a little bag type of, but that was why we didn't bother with that. They really hadn't got much at all, but it did say on the leaflet, it did say that it was being delayed, so whether they'll have it in again at a later time. So I think Dot knows someone that works there, so she was just going to keep asking them, but I've got a feeling it's a lot of stores were the same. I don't think many stores had it, so didn't feel so bad then, but it was quite disappointing, because that's mainly what my friend Dot, that's mainly what she wanted, was the baby chenille. But I met a lovely lady there called Sandra, and she's a farmer's wife, and my husband knows her husband, and she does the craft fairs. She was telling me all about craft fairs, because I said, oh, do you knit or crochet? I just got into conversation, and she was telling me she crocheted and she did craft fairs, and she she was the one that gave me a lot of information, so she was lovely. And then there was another lady there that came afterwards when me and Doc were first in. And this other lady, and I just said to her again, do you knit or crochet? You know, because if someone's after yarn, you do just get into a little conversation, don't you? Well, I do anyway. And she said she knit, and she was having the super chunky, which is this. This is the super chunky, and I've got a few balls of super chunky, but it's very very thick, and there's not a great deal really that I think I'd do maybe baskets or something with it. But I thought that was a lovely Christmassy colour. Anyway, I said to her, I said, "Oh, what are you making with it?" And not to sell or anything, just for her family. She was making. She was telling me that on the this is the label for it, and on the back there's always patterns. Well, they're generally crochet, knit, aren't they? Not crochet, but it's a quick knit cable cushion cover. So it's just, but it's knit. But she's made loads, she said, and they've come really, really nice. So this is the pattern here. But like I said, it is knit. But it's you can wash it in 30 degrees. You can't tumble dry. And Turkey, it's made in Turkey. And it suggests a 8mm crochet hook or 8mm knitting needle. And it just says chunky, not super chunky. Oh, that is super chunky though, isn't it? That's super. Is it super chunky? It would look super chunky to me. Maybe not. I just presumed it was super chunky. Oh, my nose is itching. I think all fibres. I just presumed that was super chunky. I've just here look, chunky yarn. It's the So Crafty make, and that colour is shocking pink. It says shocking pink, but it's actually to me that's red. It's red. Anyway, the pattern tells you that you needed 400-gram balls. So I was thinking of for Christmas presents, because I'm doing, oh, I shouldn't be saying, because I think, well, I told my daughter, but I haven't told my two sons, and now, and my daughter-in-laws. I say daughter-in-laws because Litzer over at Coco's Crochet, she calls her daughter-in-law daughter-in-love, and that's because who is it? Hang on, let me think. Yes, it's Carol. She got that from Caroline from the Love of Crochet. She doesn't call her daughter-in-law. She calls her daughter-in-love. So hearing it's because she heard it from Caroline, and I just think when I think of daughter-in-law, I just think of daughter-in-law. Anyway, off topic. So I was thinking, because I'm doing all the grandchildren from the 3D squares, I'm doing them cushions. I thought, oh, I'll try knitting them a cushion cover. So I got four of the red. Whoops. I've got 4 of the red, and like I said, that isn't a, that actually looks red to me. Might look pink, I don't know. Called shocking pink, but it actually looks red. So let me just pop that back in the bag so I keep it clean. And then that label, where's that label come from? That label came off there because I wanted to have a look at the pattern. So I got 4 in cream. So it takes, yeah, like it said, 4 balls. Otherwise I wouldn't have had any of this chunky at all. Like I said, I thought it was super chunky, but it was chunky. So red, cream, and then there was they call this grey, but I thought it looked a bit silvery. That one's got the label off as well, because I was showing, it was a showing the other day, but I can, not too worried. those. I'm just thinking, I haven't told you. Have I told you how much is in them? It's 100 gram and it's only 50 meters. 50 meters. Yeah, I've told you the hook size. 8mm hook, but they were just £1.29. £1.29. So we've got four of the grey. Just to try and make nice, oh excuse me, leaning over, nice cushion covers for the sons and daughter-in-law's daughter, and got to say son-in-law, can I? Son-in-law. So, oh, and then I got 4 turquoise because that's somebody's favourite colour, and don't really want to say who that's for, but that's her favourite colour. So, say no more. So I got those, and then there was just Aran and DK, and these are balls of Aran over here, and whoops, let me just try and move you. Over there is double knitting, so I didn't really, are you back? Ooh, I didn't really need any colours as such, but I just thought to myself, black is one that I use, you know, if I'm doing little animals and I do little noses, or you can always outline things in black, can't you? So this is the So Crafty Aran, and this is Noir, which is black. Obviously, it's French for black. And these are 100 gram. Again, they were £1.29 each. They're 100 gram, and it's 195 meters approximately. See, on the back of this one it said knitted bunting pattern. I haven't seen that, but knitted bunting. It's made in Turkey, and they suggest a 5mm hook or knitting needles, and it's a medium weight 4, which I said was Aran. You can machine wash but not tumble dry. So £1.29 a ball. So I just got 2 black. Maybe there was only one cobalt blue. Maybe there was only one blue. I think out of my Arans, oh, I'm just looking, is that, yeah, I just hadn't got, they look similar, but this nice, I'll call it like a royal blue. They call it cobalt. It's a nice colour blue. So I've just got one of those. Everything was the same. And then just because they're neutral colours, this is called nickel, like a silvery grey. What do they call that? Nickel. Again, 195 meters, so that's a fair bit. And again, they were just £1.29. 2 grey, and then lastly, white. I got 2 of those, just because black, white, silver, and grey. I just think they're quite, they're just neutral colours, and just thought I'd keep a stock up of those, as they were only £1.29. You can't not, can you? Now the double knitting, I have got most colours, like I said, but again, £1.29 a ball, and there was a grey DK. This is double knitting, so this one's grey, and it's 250 meters, 100 gram, produced in Turkey for Aldi stores. I suggest a 4mm hook. It's a light 3 weight, double knitting. You can 30-degree machine wash but not tumble dry. You probably can't think I've tumble dried it, but it says not. but that's the colour grey. Looks a bit mushroomy there, a bit like a more of a mushroomy than a grey, but I just got one of that. And this is matcha, a lovely sort of very pale green, like a minty green, but like watered down minty green. And that's the same, 250 meters, so that was that one. And then yellows are a colour I've either got really bright or but not any. This, well, I don't know if that's the right label, but that one is called sand. I don't think I've seen sand that colour. I've seen it like white, pure white, but that's definitely a lemon. I don't think, that's definitely minty green, pale mint green. This one I said was grey. That's more like a sand colour, I don't know, but this one, perhaps the wrong label, because that doesn't look like sand particularly. It's a lovely lemon, like a nice buttercreamy lemon. And then I got, like I said, yellows are a bit hit and miss. Oh, is it my eyes? Oh, I thought that was a deep. Well, that says orange, but I don't know, maybe it looks orange. It looks like a deep yellow to me. I hadn't noticed. It just looks like I've got a Starcraft Specialty K, and it's called Sunshine, and it's very similar to that. It's a deep, a bright yellow, but they call that orange. I don't know. Anyway, I've got one of those. And then, what colour do they call this? Clay. Yeah, that's probably accurate. There's a clay. This is in the double knit as well. What else did I get? I just got one more. It's like a baby blue. It's just called blue, but I thought that was a nice one. 129. And then I got two of the navy, because I don't really have much navy. I have all sorts of blue, but they were both navy. So got those. And then this colour, I just don't think I've got any double knit. I've got this in Aran, but not the double knit. And this is khaki. And that's a lovely dark green. That's probably my husband's favourite colour, is that sort of green. So I got I got 4 of those, only in case I wanted to make something perhaps just a little bit bigger than, I don't know, an amigurumi, but just thought it was quite a nice colour. So put those back in there. I've got to find space for them. That'll be challenging, won't it? So I got all these colours. Whoops, don't want to miss any out. Oh, yeah. So those were all double knitting. The royal blue I got 2 of, and the khaki I got another 3 of, so I've got 4 altogether. So yeah, it was we were quite disappointed, really. I know the girl Sandra that I met there, she definitely wanted some chenille yarn, but because they were all 129, but nobody got it, and it's been delayed, I think, for some reason. So whether it'll ever come, I don't know. But I got some nice yarn, so that was okay. Let me just show you what I got today. This is not Aldi. This is just a little mini. Like I said, I went to see Dot today. Yeah, I've said hi, Dot, haven't I? And with my temperature blanket, if you saw my episode on Monday, at the moment I'm for the temperature between 13 and 15 degrees, it's grass green, and for that I'm using Stylecraft Special DK. And this grass green, I've only got about half a ball, so that looks quite lighter than what it's looking there. So this was from my local yarn shop. So I've got a grass green, and these are, just in case you don't know, they're Stylecraft Special DK. They're double knitting. You can machine wash at 30, you can tumble dry, you can cool iron, and they can be dry cleaned. You can use a 4mm hook. It's 100% premium acrylic, and it's naturally anti-pilling, knits to all DK patterns, and it's approximately 295 meters and 322 yards. This shade is 1821, which is grass green, and it's made in Turkey for Starcraft. So I just got one of those, and then citron was another colour that was quite low on. Starcraft Special DK the same. So this I just bought when I was with Dot from the local yarn shop in Portmaddock. So there was those two colours, and I was presuming this was new in, because well, I don't think anybody had any out the bag, and it was a King Cole price wise Christmas double knitting. It just it just reminded me of Christmas, but it really just reminded me of, is it the butcher's string when they're stringing up, if they've got a big piece of meat or pork, and they they string it up in that special knot. It just reminded me of that twine that they use for that, but it is nice and Christmassy. And it's King Cole, price wise Christmas. It's a double knitting, and it's 100 gram. You can wash at 30 degrees, you can cool, tumble dry, and it suggests a 4mm needle. Doesn't say hook, but I suppose the same. 100% acrylic, approximately 308 yards and 282 meters. Made in Turkey for King Cole. The shade is 3973, and the colour made me smile. It's Twirly Santa. Is that going to, is it focusing? Hang on, let me get it close then. Come away. Come on, why don't you focus? Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but Twirly Santa is the name of that. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that lovely? Twirly Santa. Oh, it smells nice, yeah. Oh, it smells like oh, it just smells warm and like a cosy fire at Christmas. You know, when you have candles burning, or you buy an open fire and you just smell like nice and Christmassy smell. Perhaps that's me just thinking it's Christmassy thinking what smells I like at Christmas. But yeah, it's really nice. Only got one because it was it 265? It was 2 something. But oh, I really hadn't a clue what I was going to make with it. So little candy canes would be good, wouldn't they? Or I'll just have a think and do something a bit Christmassy. But I might get more if I do something a bit bigger. But I just thought that was really nice. And while I was there, just a minute, I need to just stop. Oh, sorry, I'm going over there. Need to just. Oh, I'm back. I just wanted to show you this pattern. I forgot where I'd put it. This is a Signet pattern, and it's for a crocheted bauble, and it was free on Wool Warehouse website. They tell you to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different colours and a 325 hook, but I think that's what I was thinking with that. I could just try a couple of baubles, but I didn't know if it was stuffing, because when you put stuffing they don't always come round, do they? You know, can't get it perfectly round because you make 2 halves, and then you put a polystyrene ball in there and then seam it up. So, but it doesn't tell you what size ball, polystyrene ball that you need. So, where did I put me? So while I was there, I asked her, oh, I'm getting them out of my drawer. I just got that one. That was the pumpkin. I've always put the balls in the same drawer to make sure I'm not drawing them again. So no, I didn't buy that. Anyway, I bought 6 of these. 1, 2, I've got 4. There's another 2 somewhere in the drawer. But they look to me about, I don't know. Oh, I don't think I've got my tape measure there either. No, I took it out of my pocket. Do they look about 2 or 3 inch? Anyway, there were 60p each from my local little yarn shop. So I think I was hoping that, let's see if I've got a tape measure. I was thinking to myself, they look roughly that size, but I'm not sure. Just get my big green bag. Must have a tape measure in here. I took my tape measure out of my my normal bag because I went to measure the post box for Dot. Well, funny when you've got hundreds of tape measures, yet when you just want to look for one, you can't find one. Must have one somewhere. I still have to measure it, but across it looks about 2 inches across, something like that. Like I said, there were 60p, so well, they're going everywhere, rolling everywhere now. So yeah, that's what I thought. I remembered now. I thought I might try and do a few of those for the tree and some nice little Christmassy projects. So that's that. Yeah, so that was my little purchases recently. So hope you're all doing okay. I've had that Aldi stuff in the bag for quite a while, so I thought I just must get it done and finished so I can show you what I bought. I'm pleased with it. It's just a shame that the chenille wasn't there, but it'll come. It just said delayed, so I don't really know when, or I'll say, well, I don't know when or where, but obviously in Aldi it'll be, but I'm not sure when. We'll have to just see. But I won't go mad anyway, because I just always miss out when they have these yarn hauls on at Aldi. I always go about 2 or 3 days late than it started, and then there's just nothing left on the bottom. So I wouldn't have had much of the chenille anyway. Just a fair little share. And yeah, so that's it. I'm just gonna, I think my husband's made a curry in the slow cooker, so probably just can smell that, so I think that's ready. So I'm just gonna have that. So I'll probably put this video for Saturday, I think Saturday, and then that'll be a bit midweek. So I hope you're all keeping well and safe as always. You know, whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, or just keep safe, just love each other and be kind and thoughtful to other people. You know, I know there's grumpy people, but you don't know what sort of a day they're having, do you? And you know, I just think it makes me feel better if I'm nice to people. Although not everybody, you sometimes get. I always say that, and I think sometimes you just, if there's silly people, just try and ignore them, walk on by, and don't bother. I can't be with people that are just silly and, you know, moany people, or people that just go on and on and on. I just, rather I don't be nasty, I just go straight on, walk on straight by. So I'll see you all on Monday for my weekly episode, and see if I can get stuff done, try and get me things ready for Monday. So see you all. Take care, everybody, and have a lovely, lovely weekend. And I'll see you all shortly. See you all Monday. Take care. Love you all. Bye. Bye.